First, I create the code for the backdrop. Let's select the backdrop from here. When the Go button is clicked, the home page of the app should be displayed. I drag a when flag clicked code block under events here. Now let's connect the switch backdrop to code block in the looks here. Click on this arrow and select cover. Next is to switch between the backdrops. For that, we have added the next button. Let's select the next sprite from here and prepare the code for it. First, when the Go button is clicked, the next sprite needs to move to the initial position. Here, I drag the when flag clicked code block under events. Now, drag a go to x:y code block under motion like this. X position is kept as 200 and Y position is -138. Next, when the next sprite is clicked, let's broadcast a message as change page. I drag the when this sprite clicked code block in the events here. Now, let's drag a broadcast code block from events over here. Click on the arrow in front of message 1 and select new message. Let's type the message here as change page and click OK. Next, let's go back to the backdrop. Now you can create the rest of this code. After receiving the change page message, the next backdrop needs to be displayed. And at this time, since we need to read the story, let's broadcast a message called read book. Not only that, when the backdrops are changed in this way, when the last backdrop is received, since the story ends here, so it is necessary to broadcast a message saying book end. I drag a when I receive change page code block under events here. Here, let's connect an if-else code block in the control category. Now I drag a code block with the equal sign in the operators here for the condition. Let's connect a backdrop number code block under looks to the left side of the equal sign and give 10 to the right side. Now look at this condition. We have checked whether the backdrop number is equal to 10. The current backdrop number is 10. Means the backdrop before the last backdrop. If this condition is true, the last backdrop, that is page 10 backdrop, needs to be displayed. Also, since the story is over, a message saying book end needs to be broadcast. I drag a switch backdrop to page 10 code block under looks into this if code block. Next, a broadcast change page code block in the events is dragged here to broadcast the message. Click on the arrow in front of change page and select new message. Here, I type as book end and give OK. Next is to create the code for the else section. If the current backdrop number is not equal to 10, it means the story is still being read. Therefore, the next backdrop needs to be displayed. Also, it is necessary to broadcast a message called read book. Let's drag the next backdrop code block under looks into this else section like this. Next, to broadcast the message, I drag a broadcast book end code block from events here. Let's click on the arrow in front of book end and select new message. Here, I type as read book and give OK. OK now.